Food Fight is made possible by the Oklahoma Natural Gas Energy Efficiency Rebate Program. You can find more inspiration in the kitchen at naturalgascooking.com.
All right, we've got our Glenpool Warriors and our Collinsville Cardinals kicking off our very first episode of Food Fight Season 3, coming up next. Welcome to the cooking show you all have been waiting for. It is Food Fight Season 3. I'm your host, Anna Berry. Now we have two brand new teams to the cooking show. We have the Collinsville Cardinals and the Glenpool Warriors, and they are competing for college scholarships right here in the One Gas Education and Training area. Now, each team, they have to prepare a main dish and a dessert, all in under 60 minutes. So before we begin this high-stakes cooking competition, let's meet our chefs. All right, this is the Collinsville Cardinals. Let's meet the team. What's your name and what grade are you in?
My name is Scott Rigby and I'm a junior.
My name is Brinley Hogan and I'm a junior.
I'm Carson Kiker and I'm a junior.
All right, Cardinals, how you feeling?
So excited.
Great. Ready.
Awesome. Ready to get the cooking competition underway?
Yep.
All right, let's go. So I'm with the Glenpool Warriors. Let's meet the team. What's your name and what grade are you in?
I'm Lily Bullock and I'm a junior.
My name is Ella Murphy and I'm a junior.
I'm Elizabeth Gunn and I'm a senior.
Okay, Warriors, how you feeling about the competition?
Great.
Awesome. All right, let's begin. Before the competition, each team had the opportunity to stock up on essential ingredients from the back of house pantry and cold storage in preparation for creating milanesa a caballo with chimichurri sauce, salad, and pan-fried potatoes. For the dessert round, teams will be throwing out the recipe book and getting creative with a mystery basket of supplies. Choosing from the list of ingredients, the team that impresses the judges with the most delicious and innovative dessert will win. With their carts fully stocked, the teams return to their stations, ready to put their skills to the test. If they've calculated correctly, they'll have everything they need already loaded onto their cart. All right, so both teams are prepped and ready to begin this competition. Collinsville, you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, Glenpool, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, they've got 60 minutes. The time begins now. Let's begin.
Really just really little pieces. You know, like garlic? You don't use that at your house?
Garlic?
I don't know what that is.
Garlic in a jar?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Charlotte?
It's like creeped up for you.
I want to do that.
I knew he was going to say that.
This is like my first time.
Ella, is this the only paprika we have?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna need more because I need some too.
They didn't ask for this, but to make it equal, here's yours. I'm gonna give them one too. Feel free to use this. You don't have to. This is just a peeler. Your opponents asked for one, so I'm just equaling it out.
The battle for culinary supremacy is now well underway. But before we declare a champion, let's put the spotlight on the experts who will decide the winner. All right, this is Callie Farish. Please tell me a little bit about yourself in the culinary world.
Sure. I grew up around the Tulsa area and worked in Tulsa restaurants until I went to school at CIA in Hyde Park, New York. And then from there worked for CIA as a teaching assistant and then John George in New York City and joined the Hyatt hotel family and worked all around the U.S. before coming back to Tulsa, opening a couple restaurants, and now I'm a consultant.
When it comes to flavor profiles, what are you looking for?
Something other than just salt. So use of herbs and spices and different things like that, thinking outside of the box, not just plain salt and pepper.
Okay, perfect. Any encouragement for our teams today?
They're doing such a great job. Just keep going and keep doing your thing.
All right, so this is Chef Chris Bullis. Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself in the culinary world.
I work for the Tulsa Drillers right now. I've been doing this for 22 years now. I started at Tulsa Tech as a student doing competitions like this, and so to see these students doing this still is awesome.
Now, what advice might you have for them when it comes to following into a career?
Just keep trying to always be ahead of the game and looking for the next new and creative way of doing everything. There's always new technology coming out to be able to do our jobs better, and just keep striving to always stay ahead of the game.
Right, and you kind of did that with the hot dog, and you won an award for that, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am. I won the Golden Bobblehead Award. It's out of all 120 minor league teams. The Tulsa Drillers got the #1 item this past year, so I'm very excited for that.
Fantastic. Now, what are you looking for when it comes to the students collaborating together?
Their teamwork, following the recipes, and definitely knife safety.
Oh, knife safety. Okay, what about when it comes to flavor and taste?
A well-balanced dish, make sure it's not over-salted, and just trying to use some of those other ingredients they have on there available to them, and maybe add a couple things in here and there, just like we do in the real world.
And now our lead judge, Chef Taylor Barton, will demonstrate how you can cook today's recipe at home.
Hi, I'm Chef Taylor Barton, and I'm the lead judge for RSU TV's Food Fight. I've been in the restaurant industry for 17 years. I went to culinary school at OSU, Institute of Technology. Afterwards, I spent my time in the restaurant industry of downtown Tulsa. I've worked anywhere from the hotel and restaurant scene all the way to the food bank and catering. I have a specialty in indigenous foods. I represent my tribal nation, Cherokee Nation. I'm a proud citizen, and I have always had a passion for sharing anything that I've learned with my peers and mentoring younger students. I'm going to be demonstrating for you the recipes that the students will be competing with. Today's recipe is Milanese a caballo. It is a pan-fried steak with an over-easy egg on top, and I will show you how to make this in the comfort of your own home. For our chimichurri, we're going to start out with some cilantro, some parsley, oregano, red pepper flakes, red wine vinegar, and olive oil. I have 1 elephant clove of garlic, so I'm going to start by mincing my herbs and my garlic. Next, I'm going to start the potatoes. We're going to cut these into quarters and then about a 1/4 inch thick slices. Potatoes are going to hang out for a second, and now I'm going to start pounding my beef over here. I have flour with salt. I have some regular breadcrumbs. All right, I've got some sirloin tender steaks right here. We're going to take 2 of them for a portion for a dinner for 2. I'm going to come in with a little bit of salt and pepper on these pieces. The recipe also calls for some smoked paprika and some garlic powder. For an egg wash, we're going to take a fork, small bowl, whisk an egg, 1, so this will be my wet hand. Dry. Wet again. And then our breadcrumbs. We're using the pan for the dry ingredients in the breadcrumbs. Now, our steaks are breaded. Now we're going to be doing our pan-fried potatoes. I have my pan preheated with some olive oil. Looks like our potatoes are getting kind of crispy on the bottom. Let's give it a little stir. All right, looks like my pan is getting hot enough. I have my 2 pieces of steak here. 3 to 4 minutes later, this steak is ready to take off the heat. Our potatoes are almost done, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off on them. Let them chill out for just a second. All right, I have a preheated pan here, non-stick pan. I really think a sunny side up egg is going to serve our purpose the best way for this dish. So we're gonna go sunny side up. So while my second egg is finishing in the pan, I have about 2 cups of mixed lettuce here. I'm gonna set that down. We're going to make a salad to accompany our dish. So in my salad bowl, we're gonna go with about a 1/4 cup of halved cherry tomatoes. I have a shallot here. Feel free to use red onion. Here we go, a little salt and pepper. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. We're gonna finish it off with about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. Don't forget to season your potatoes. I'm going in with a little smoked paprika, a little bit of garlic powder, and then another healthy pinch, salt and pepper. The egg, I believe, will continue to cook for a little bit after I lay it onto the plate. I'm going to start off with putting potatoes down onto the plate first. We're going to do a little bed of potatoes, just like that. Then I'm going to come in with my salad on top of the potato. Steak. Egg. And then we're going to top it off with a little bit of our chimichurri. But here is our Milanese al caballo. This is going to be the dish that the teens are making today. Let's see how they're doing.
Touching it? Just like occasionally.
Occasionally stirring it. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit because it was getting really hot really fast. Will you lift that wrong burner?
Yeah, it's them.
Is it just extra water?
It's oil.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll soak in and it'll make the potatoes softer and not so tender. Once it sears in it for a little bit, the potatoes will become softer and they won't be as dense. They'll like melt in your mouth.
Oh wait, should we try our potatoes?
Yeah.
Those are fire.
How long do I do this for?
Stiff peaks. Oh, do you want some potato? Those are good. Yeah. You want to try it? Good? Yeah?
All right, so tell us a little bit about how your team got involved in this.
We were looking for some big personalities, some kids that would be good on a reality cooking show. So got our counseling team together, and they came up with several names, and we had a random draw down to 3. So here they are.
So what are some of the strengths your team is entering into this competition with?
They're pretty smart kids. They get along well. They're competitors, and they like to have fun.
Now, what about some challenges they might face in the kitchen?
I would say, first and foremost, the lack of any real culinary training. That might be an obstacle.
All right, and how do you think they're going to overcome some of those obstacles?
I think they're good at teamwork, and they're pretty good at adapting and overcoming.
All right, now tell me about the team leader, the team captain.
If I had to pick one of those, I'd say Scott. He's captain of the football team, pretty accomplished athlete. So he's a natural-born leader. So I think he'll learn to take charge, and we've designated him the captain.
I love that you picked the captain of the football team to be the captain of the culinary team of this competition.
It's got to translate, right?
What do you do?
I am the family consumer science teacher at Glenpool High School.
And tell me a little bit about your team today.
I have 2 juniors and 1 senior. Lily is probably our team captain. She's kind of our talkative one and our one that's good at directing orders. And then we have Liz, who's a senior, and Ella, who is a junior.
And what are some of the challenges they might face in the kitchen?
Lily and Ella have worked together before, but they've never worked with Liz before.
Okay, so there might be communication challenges, or what else might they face?
Just how to work together as a team.
What do they excel at cooking in class at school?
All 3 are great bakers, so they're bakers usually.
Okay, so they're bakers. So this might be the first time that they have to cook meat or actual entree dish?
They have cooked meat before, but it is the first time, especially with a time limit and so many things to accomplish. It gives us something different to do, something that my kids haven't got to do in the past, so they were looking forward to that aspect.
Onions, the tomatoes, and all of that is gonna go into the salad. So it's right here. And then your salad ingredients are right here.
We whisk this
Yeah.
until it makes whipped cream.
Yeah, can you get 2 tablespoons and put it in the chimichurri?
Yeah.
Okay.
May I handle it?
You gotta really make it.
You gotta like.
You own the whipped cream.
Come on, Grizzly.
We have 15 minutes left.
I thought you dropped the pan.
Sorry. Do you like to cook?
I do. I like to help my mom and my grandmas cook.
Okay, what do you usually cook at home with your mom and grandmas?
We usually make like pulled pork, chicken. I've helped my dad before like on the grill and stuff, but I mainly help my mom like in the kitchen. I feel like seasoning is like one of the biggest things. My grandma and my mom will always say like seasoning is the love in your food.
I love to bake at home, so I love to bake cookies and cakes and all the desserts. However, I don't really have to plate them, so I don't really always care what they look like on a plate. Yeah, I like to cook. I cook lots of things for my family, help out in the kitchen when I can. I like to cook chicken pasta. It's just stuff like easy, quick stuff.
You come from a family that likes to cook?
Yeah, I definitely, we have long lines of cooking. So yeah.
Do you like to cook at home?
I do, yes. I like baking more.
What do you like to bake at home?
Just any type of dessert, cookies, brownies.
My mom's big into cooking. My dad likes to grill periodically, but I wouldn't say we're a big cooking family though.
And what about you? Do you like to cook at all at home?
I try to make some stuff for myself. My favorite thing is avocado toast.
And do you like to cook at home?
I do. I cook and bake a lot at home.
What do you like to cook and bake?
Anything I can put together with the ingredients in my house.
If you could bake anything in the world, pick one thing, what would it be?
Vanilla cupcakes with lemon filling.
They've only got 10 minutes left. You hear that, 10 minutes?
They both look
You
good.
want to get that?
It was supposed to be sunny side up. That's a hard egg. That's warm.
Okay. I'm gonna let Ella finish that dessert if that's okay with you. If you wanna start grabbing some salad and placing it into the pockets on the plates.
5 minutes. Did I get you? All right, 5 minutes left. All right, they've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left, everyone. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Put everything down. Good job, guys. Now, let's present to the judges. All right, it's now time for Collinsville to present their dishes to the judges.
Okay, we have a melanesa with a sunny side up egg and a chimichurri, and potatoes for you, and a side salad with lots of fun things in it, and a blackberry tart with chocolate ganache.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, so how do you think you did today?
I think I did pretty good.
All right, what were you focusing on mainly?
We kind of me and Scott kind of worked together like on the salad and the dessert.
And what did you notice about today? What was really challenging?
Trying to make sure that everything was cooked right and looked good. Hopefully tasted good. I mean, I thought it tasted good.
Did you get to try?
Yeah, I tried everything and I thought it was pretty good.
What do you think you really succeed in today?
Learning how to cook and being able to do it with people I've never cooked with before.
I feel like we did good as a team. I was able to, learn a lot of new things about cooking today, and it was really a good time.
All right, now you're the captain of the football team.
We don't really have a designated captain, but I do play football, yeah.
Okay, so did you find any similarities between playing football and cooking in the kitchen?
Like football, there's a lot of teamwork involved, and that's kind of the same thing here.
And what did you focus on?
I focused on just cutting up like the onions, that kind of stuff, putting the salad together. Carson kind of focused on, the potatoes, the meat, and Brinley did more the same as me and just cutting up stuff and putting it together.
All right, did you taste the meal you made?
I did. We tasted the pork. It was pretty good.
I had a lot of fun. It was really difficult being timed, but I think it helped us to work better and more efficiently.
What did you think about the teamwork?
I thought it was good. I liked that we all had our own tasks and things to focus on, but yeah.
And what was your task?
I did the beef and I did the potatoes, so I did more of the things you had to cook. I thought it had a really good flavor. It was seasoned well and it wasn't overcooked, I don't think. I think it was pretty good.
And what lesson did you learn that you're going to take away and maybe incorporate into your next time you cook at home?
Probably how to make whipped cream. That was very fun.
Good, you learned how to make whipped cream.
I did.
Well, you're ahead of me. I don't even know how to make it.
Perfect.
So now you can teach everyone.
Collinsville did an excellent job with their dessert. Such a great presentation. The chocolate drizzle was fantastic. One thing to work on would be to just watch cross-contamination and knife safety.
For Collinsville, the meat was seared really well. It was interesting because they didn't allow the pan to heat up before they put the meat in, but it actually turned out really well. The eggs were both consistent.
With Collinsville, I would say I enjoyed their happy-go-lucky energy behind the prep tables. I would say watch your heat on your pans. Just making sure that when we walk away, if we leave a pan on the heat, we turn the heat down just a little bit. But other than that, looking good.
Now it is time for Glenpool to present their dishes to the judges.
We have freshly seared and seasoned milanesa topped with a fried egg sunny side up, topped with chimichurri sauce. We have freshly fried panned potatoes with paprika and garlic with a freshly herbed salad.
And for our dessert, we have a lemon cake surprise.
Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Looks great.
All right, so what do you think about the competition today? How'd you do?
I feel like my group did really well. We worked together and we managed time very well.
So what skills did you bring into today's competition that you've learned in school?
Definitely the food skills and working with the group and learning how to move all in one piece and do different things at once.
What was the most challenging part of today?
Probably the fried egg, because I've never made one before.
And how did it turn out?
The first one was really messy, but the second one was perfect.
That's usually how it works out. And what was the most fun part about today?
The time. Having to watch your time, it brought a lot of adrenaline.
I think we did really good as a team, especially. Honestly, I probably relied on my teammates more than I relied on myself, but I think we did really good.
Are you ladies used to working together, or is this the first time?
This isn't the first time, but it has been a while, but I was glad that it was all able to work out.
And what were some of the challenges you faced?
Honestly, I almost forgot that I needed to measure it, but thankfully I remembered that I needed to measure it all, so that was kind of.
And what was a task that you were working on in the kitchen?
So I made the seasoning, and I also helped with the blackberries. I helped mash them so that they could hide, so it'd be a real surprise.
I think our group did really good together, and I think that we were able to manage our time well, and that everything came out good.
And what task were you working on in the kitchen today?
I did the potatoes, and then I worked on the presentation of the dessert.
And what was one of the things that you were really challenged with?
Definitely the potatoes, because I've never done that before, so that was a first.
And what was the most fun part about today?
Definitely trying to work together was really fun, and making sure everything's all good.
Glenpool had excellent leadership and teamwork. They worked really clean, and one thing that they could maybe work on is a little more seasoning.
For Glenpool side, they presented very well. I have to echo a little bit more seasoning on there, but I was very surprised with the dessert, how they kind of hid that macerated berries underneath the whipped cream, so it was a lemony surprise. Maybe just a touch more sugar next time, and probably for both teams, make sure that they're tasting their food before they serve it to the judges. That way they know what they're serving. That's just a little professional courtesy there.
All right, for Glenpool, I think that they had a lot of professional composure. I think that they worked really well together. I would second Kelly and say that we did need a little bit more salt, but I think that their presentation was beautiful.
After the last bite was tasted and the scores calculated from each judge, the final score was tallied and handed to me. And now it's time to announce the winner. All right, the judges have tallied up the score and they have chosen a winner. And the winner of tonight's competition is Glenpool. All right, so Glenpool will advance to the semifinal round. Great job, both teams. You guys did awesome. Thank you guys for watching Food Fight. Stay tuned for more Food Fight right here on RSU TV. Congratulations.
Food Fight is made possible by the Oklahoma Natural Gas Energy Efficiency Rebate Program. You can find more inspiration in the kitchen at naturalgascooking.com.